There are over 1,400 migrant domestic worker agencies licensed by the Hong Kong government in operation today. That's more agencies than every 7-Eleven, McDonald's, and Starbucks combined. Of these 1,400 agencies, 1,000 claim that they can process job placements from the Philippines. Only 350 of these agencies have approval or accreditation from the Philippines government. All of these agencies are required to use a software program known as EmployEasy. An estimated 200,000 employment contracts are processed through EmployEasy each year. One would expect that a company that handles so much personal data would adhere to high standards of data protection. However, once you scratch the surface, an entirely different story reveals itself. The first thing to notice about EmployEasy is just how lazy they are when it comes to data privacy. Which isn't much of a surprise when you consider how long ago the system was built with few signs of ever being updated. These issues haven't gone unnoticed by the agencies who have had to deal with constant crashes, outdated interfaces, and massive user restrictions. Even Google Chrome will let you know just how bad it is. As if that wasn't bad enough, we discovered multiple conflicts of interest between agencies in Hong Kong and EmployEasy, including the fact that EmployEasy owns its own agency known as HelperDB. HelperDB was responsible for publishing thousands of personal identities of employees and employers in publicly accessible locations, which is in clear violation of the Personal Data Privacy Ordinance. On top of this, EmployEasy is involved in the creation of agency websites that violate the code of practice for employment agencies. To add to that, EmployEasy has built websites and products for non-accredited sub-agents, which is in direct violation of the Philippines Overseas Labor Office rules and regulations. Everyone who enters into a domestic worker contract with a Philippine national must use this poorly constructed software. This includes employers who are more often than not completely unaware of how their data is being handled. The sheer amount of data that is processed by EmployEasy requires a serious attitude towards protecting that data. They have failed on this front. Worse still, they have used their position to gather data and do whatever they want with it without any effective oversight. The business practices of migrant domestic worker agencies in Hong Kong need to be monitored closely to prevent the unfortunate and widespread reality of human trafficking and forced labor. If EmployEasy is the best solution we have, then it's no wonder labor violations are as common as they are. Despite recent changes, we must remember that it's never too late to upgrade technology and protect overseas foreign workers.